Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to tackle a really fundamental programming challenge, updating a digital stock list. Now it might sound simple, but trust me, getting this logic down is a huge deal. It's a core skill you'll use in pretty much any data-driven application you ever built. So, to make this feel a bit more real, let's put ourselves in a scenario. Imagine you're the storekeeper, right? A big delivery truck is just backed up to the loading dock. You've got your current inventory list on a clipboard in one hand and the new delivery manifest in the other. Your job? To merge these two lists together, correctly and without messing anything up. All right, so let's talk about the data itself. Our digital stock list is what we call a 2D array. Now don't let the name 2D array scare you. It's really just a list that's full of other lists. And each of those little inner lists is super simple. It just holds two things, a number for the quantity and the name of the item. That's it. Okay, so here they are, the two T players for our walkthrough. Over on the left, that's our current inventory. You can see we've got stuff like bowling ball and, dirty sock. And then over on the right, you've got the new delivery, bringing in some more hairpins and a few brand new things, like a half-eaten apple. Our goal is to smash these together into one single, updated master list. So, what's our game plan? It's actually a pretty simple three-step process. First, we're going to go through every single item in that new delivery one by one. For each one, we ask a simple question. Do we already have this in stock? If the answer is yes, we just update the quantity. If it's no, well, then we just add the new item to our list. Simple as that. Let's see how it works. Okay, enough talk. Let's get this thing started. First up from the delivery truck, a package with two hairpins. We check our current inventory list and, yep, there it is. We already have one hairpin. Now, this part's really important. We don't just add a new hairpin entry. No. We find the one that's already there and just update the number. We started with 1, the delivery brought 2 more, so our new total is 3. Easy. Okay, next up, let's see what the process looks like for a totally new item. The delivery manifest says we've got 3 half-eaten apples. Interesting choice for a warehouse, but hey, who are we to judge? A quick scan of our current inventory shows, nope, we don't have any of those. This is brand new for us. So what happens with a totally new item? Easy. This is the other half of our rule. If you can't find it, you just stick it right on the end of our inventory list. Boom! Our stock list is officially bigger. All right, here comes a big one. The manifest says we've got a whopping 67 bowling balls coming in. Let's run it through the system. You know the drill by now, right? We check the inventory. Yep, bowling balls are already there. We had 21, we're adding 67, do a little quick math, and our new grand total is 88. See, the system just works. And here's the last item coming off the truck, 7 tubes of toothpaste. One last time, let's do our scan of the master list to see if we've got it. And yep, just like with those half-eaten apples, we've never stocked toothpaste before. So we follow the rule, it gets added to the end of the list. And just like that, the truck's empty. Our master list is now fully up to date with all the new stuff and the correct counts. Okay, so our logic feels pretty rock solid for a normal delivery, right? But hey, a great programmer always thinks about the weird stuff, the what-ifs. Like what happens if the delivery truck just never shows up? What if the delivery list is totally empty? Well, this one's actually super simple. If nothing new comes in, well, nothing changes. Our code would just see an empty delivery list. The loop wouldn't even run, and our original inventory stays exactly as it was. Perfect. Our logic handles it without breaking a sweat. All right, let's flip that on its head. What about the opposite situation? What if we're just starting out? Our warehouse is brand new, totally empty, and this delivery is the first one we've ever received. This one's another easy case. Since our inventory is empty, there's nothing to compare against, so every single item from the delivery is treated as new. The entire delivery list basically just becomes our new inventory. Done. Okay, we've done the hard part. The lists are merged, the numbers are right, but there's one last thing. The boss wants it looking nice and tidy. The final list needs to be sorted alphabetically by item name. And voila! Here is the final, beautifully polished result. Just look at that list. Bowling ball, dirty sock, hairpin, everything is in perfect alphabetical order. This is exactly what we wanted. Clean, organized, predictable data. So, after all that work, the merging, the adding, the sorting, what did we end up with? We started with 4 unique items. The delivery had 4 items, but only 2 were actually new, bringing our grand total to 6 unique items in the warehouse.
So you might be thinking, okay, that's cool for inventory, but why does this really matter? Well, here's the thing. This pattern isn't just about boxes in a warehouse. This exact same logic, it's literally everywhere in programming. You're merging customer records, you're updating stats for a character in a video game, you're syncing data between two databases, you're combining financial transactions. The names and numbers change, but the core idea, it's exactly the same.
And let's circle back to that final instruction from the boss for a second. That sorting step? It's not just about making things look pretty. It's about creating data that's standardized, predictable, and actually usable by other people or other parts of the program. That final polish is often what turns good logic into a great professional solution.
All right, so we've totally nailed how to add new stock and update our counts. But here's a little something to think about for next time. How would you tweak this logic to handle things going the other way? Like, what if you had to process customer returns and actually decrease the stock count? Something to chew on.